This is the car insurance.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, people? It's been one of those days already. All right, I'm just kind of here to cook up a little bit. I don't think anybody is actually joined as of yet, and that's perfectly fine with me. So let's get started. And I thought I solved this issue, but I guess I have not. Oh, now it's there. That is so weird. Why did it do that the second time? Gotta figure out a way to get that to work a little bit better. All right. Y'all already know where we going. Andre, what's good, man? Thank you for joining. Yes, I did see your messages on Discord. I have not actually gone through them. All right. Let's get some stuff in here. Let's see if we can find cool drum loop. So let's run with that. Let's do the loop. Oh. Yeah, Cubase has a lot of the MIDI stuff in there for sure. That's what's up. Chord editor, chord ARP, script does the job. Change inversions, though. MIDI modifiers, same scripts.js adds. Yeah, there's a lot of like really cool scripts inside of Reaper. I found another one that I actually really like, where you can kind of keep everything in the same key. Probably making a video on that one soon. Greg Allen, the theme I'm using is called Reaper Tips. It's the Reaper Tips theme. Logical editor. Select node space on properties like length, velocity, modify. I mean, it's like it's cool to have like a lot of those things, but I mean, it comes to a point where you're not really even making anything anymore. Is relying on the tools. Uh, yeah, there's not many things that you can't do inside there, just to be honest. That's what's up. Davey, what's good, man? Thank you for joining. I'm just working on a little something. All right, so I need to find out what key this is in because it's gonna drive me crazy. Um, um, maybe a G. Maybe a B. I'm pretty sure this is a G something. G major. Let's see. That doesn't look like right. It's right. Maybe it's a minor. This E is not in that key. What key is this? B minor 11. Maybe it's a B. This may be out of scale. It's definitely not a major. Mm, mm, mm. I found a lot of things being a Mixolydian, Aeolian. I want more. And that's not it. All right. So is it G? That looks like it. No, but it's still off on this second one. I don't know what key this is. So I'm just going to go by the bass notes and kind of go from there. Minor, boom, boom. This key is missing. So is it a major? The key's there. That one's there. There's so many missing from the top. How do you say that? Zeri? Can you change the font in Reaper? Yes and no. You can go through and change it through their theme editor kind of thing, or you can actually do like a scaling if you wanted to. So like if you want to do scaling per se, right? You go to your preferences, make sure you're on the general, right? And you go to this advanced UI system tweaks. This will make this one right here, this scale. You want to kind of change these, maybe just, do like a 0.2, 1.2. It'll make it a little bit bigger for like your fonts and your like menus and things like that. Mine just set to 110. I think that was my comfortable spot. So in that aspect, you can. The other way would be like doing the Walter stuff, which I don't usually get into. That Walter stuff is deep, yo. It goes deep. Yes, Davey is correct. Invert voicing, downwards, upwards for each selected chord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's somebody who's made a script that kind of mimics whatever you're trying to do. All right. Let's go with the minor. I think this has the most keys in it that are actually in the scale. Maybe. Something making noise outside my window. I have no idea what that is. So maybe if I just do these, right? Pull them back. Just let, almost like a passing note for them. They're too loud though. So let's see, we can kind of I want something kind of choppy. Ah, good old hybrid. Yeah. Don't hurt yourself, man. There's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff in there. What is going on? Let's go here. Let's take all these bottom notes. And maybe bring them up an octave. You know what? All right, let's see if we can find some samples to mess with. Oops, sorry. come back to that one. That's pretty dope. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. You can actually do that in Reaper. Is that is that no? I don't know how to say your name. Sorry about that. Yes, this is Reaper. Appreciate it. I don't think I want to start it. Well, just probably just do like the. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, gotta shift this one over. Ah, I like that. All right. Let's go with. Let's do this. Let's So I'll render those out. Those are from Arcade, and then I can just kind of just go back into Arcade and find something else. All right. Let's see if we can find something else. Ooh. Maybe. I don't have this one downloaded. Nope. Good gracious. Here we go. Yeah. one thing Reaper does do is update. Wow. So a lot of fixes. What? Render update. See, now I gotta go check it out. Change automation point scaling. No idea what that means. Yes, it is crazy how fast they update the software. Let me save this one and see what's going on. Where we at? I hit the wrong one, of course. Mm. Did I name them live before? Let's see, live. Um, all right, what we doing? Render update part. Envelope dots. Use your edit points. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on here. I think I'm an updater somewhere. Two 7.23. All right. So if you're not familiar, I think Feed the Cat made this. If you guys are watching, like he made this script where you can kind of just download the new update. Um, yeah. So let's do that. Live on the air. Shutting stuff down. Yeah, it kind of looks the same. That's fine. All right. Oh, automation points are easy to do now. Okay. Yes. Um, I actually have a toolbar down here at the bottom. This is like the only one I kind of keep open. Um, I like the fact that he has that trigger where you can kind of go back and forth. I actually made this right here, this little icon because of him. Like he clicked this up here and it made a synth inside his Reaper. I thought that was super dope. And it took me a minute to figure out the script for it, but like if I click it, it'll bring up my piano and it's supposed to change this to MIDI. For some reason, it doesn't want to do it for the first one, and I don't know why. But if I do it again, maybe it'll change. Yeah, see now they both changed to MIDI. I don't know what that's about, but I got to figure it out. But I like this fact that I can kind of just pull up a piano really quick instead of going through the menu to look for it. I can just kind of pull it up on here. But I need to figure out why it doesn't pull up on the first one all the time. Like it doesn't do the change it to MIDI. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Options, appearance. What are we changing? Hmm. I just like the fact that I can actually do that. Just like, the whole, like if I do like Alt and E, it'll bring up my EQ inside the track really easy. Like I made so many cool shortcuts, man. Um, let's see. I don't even know what to look at. Um, all I know is Reaper Blog is really good at these things. Me, not so much. I'm not that great at figuring this stuff out just by looking at it. All right. 7.23 render. That's what I was supposed to look at. So let's pull up a something. If you don't know what this is Relauncher. I really like it. It pops up automatically on my screens when I'm doing stuff. What I want to pull up. All right. Okay. So let's see what we're doing in render here. You can add a button to do the render now. What does that mean? All right. Um, hmm. Do not render file. What are we doing? There is a lot of stuff for rendering. Yo, there's a lot of stuff for rendering. I have no idea what it means though. Well, that'll be another day. Won't be doing that today. No siree. All right.
Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Ain't no slowing down, we gon' rise up. Ain't no turning back, we gon' rise up. Anytime you see us, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up. We gon' head to the top. Ain't no slowing down, we gon' rise up. Ain't no turning back, we gon' rise up. Anytime you see us, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up. We gon' head to the top. You in the danger zone, watch how you approach the throne. I think you just a little too loud, you need to watch your tone. You see them boys there, they bad to the bone. Anybody has a problem, they could let it be known. I'm not the one to back down or hide in the background. I can hear your heart pound, make sure the next round that you're better prepared. I know that smell, I smell fear. Ain't no slowing down, we gon' rise up. Ain't no turning back, we gon' rise up. Anytime you see us, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up, we gon' head to the top. Ain't no slowing down, we gon' rise up. Ain't no turning back, we gon' rise up. Anytime you see us, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up, we gon' head to the top. We gon' rise up, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up, we gon' rise up. We gon' rise up, we gon' head to the top. Yeah, we back at it, so don't panic. Them boys mean business and that's tragic. Forget your hopes and dreams, they all disappear. With me in the way, you have no career. You know I'm not stopping, I'm the cream of the crop. Rush more sightings and I want my spot. You must be nervous, your stomach in knots. I already told y'all, we gon' head to the top.
Yeah. Number one feature right now for Reaper is the render. Just because, like, even for this track, if I wanted to do like a whole bunch of different things, I could do it so easy, man. Like that is why I really like Reaper, man. So I have my time selected, right? And you can make your directory, and I can make a whole new folder just by doing this. Just that slash on there, and I can just do and say and right now it just created a brand new folder when I edit this out, right? And then you got your sample rates. You could change this to waves, 24-bit, and then let's go down here to render queues and add it to a render queue, and it's gonna add this on there. The good thing is that it never goes away. And then so if I add this to a render queue, right, and let's say I just go here and I mute the vocals, and now I just say like no vocals. Add to render queue. So I have two things already set up in there, just that quick. Then I can even do just vocals, right? And add that to render queue. And then I just, open up the render queue, and I have my tracks in here, and just hit that one time, render all, and it'll render all of them. I can go and get a drink, go to the bathroom, and all three of them are rendered. Instead of waiting one render, sit here, take it off, render, sit here, wait, take it off, render. Yeah, like the only other one that does this is Cakewalk. So all the other DAWs suck when it comes to the rendering stuff. So I'm gonna remove these because they don't go away at all, which is another really cool thing. Like your render queue doesn't leave. So if I close it out and open it back up, all these renders will still be in the queue. I think that's really dope as well. And I usually like to do this second pass just because of how I do that. If I do the rendering, because what that'll do, it'll do a first pass, make sure all the effects and all the sounds are actually working correctly. Then it'll actually render out. And this is the only DAW that I know that does that. So yeah. Then of course I have my metadata, so you can actually add your metadata to whatever file it is, whether it's wave. You can add your tempo, your contact information. I think I have my logo on here. Yeah, my image. So I have my logo imprinted on the file itself. Only one that does that. Super, super fire. Vice, what's good, man? How you doing? Yeah, man, I've been working. I understand. I definitely understand. Audio Artisan, what's good, man? Thank you for joining. From London, UK. That's what's up. Alan T is in the building too. What's good? Having a reunion early, huh? Yeah. Over here bragging about Reaper. They just did an update. I was on here making beats earlier. Yeah, definitely one of the most flexible DAWs that's out there, especially when it comes to like the rendering, like top tier. Like there's no other DAW touching it when it comes to rendering. And that's just my opinion. It is what it is. People think what they want to think, but even this resample mode, this is really dope too. Like basically you get like the highest quality with the fastest render time. Yeah, man, it's a great DAW. This is great. Oh yeah, yeah. Track is for placement. You already know, man. That's all I do. I don't do like songs anymore just to do songs. I probably should, but I just don't. Like, but this is for placement. You know, that's all I ever do it for now. Produced by Seven. What's good, man? Thank you for joining. It's just over here bragging on Reaper. Yeah. But I will say, you know, Reaper out the box, I think it's trash. Out the box is probably it's pretty bad, yo. Like without the extensions and like the support of the community, it I man, yo, it took a minute for me to actually get this to where it is currently today. Um, it still was better than a lot of the other DAWs I've tried. Um, I'm not a fan of Luna. A lot of people are trying to gravitate toward Luna just because it's free, but I don't. I don't really like Luna. It's cool, but there's so many missing things in it. It doesn't really play well with VSTs. It's not really a MIDI kind of tool. It's more just for, mixing, I think, in my personal opinion. Um, then you have Mixcraft, which I was live yesterday on my other channel using Mixcraft, and that was a disaster. Wasn't happy with the workflow that it has. It kind of reminds me of like how Traction Waveform is. That Traction's another one that has a lot of potential, but I just don't like a lot of the things that you do in there. Like you can't like do like this fade. Like why? Why can't I just fade whatever I want to, yo? I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. But you can't just fade. You gotta like right click on it and then choose the fade, and then the fade will come on there, and then it has like these little dots on there where you gotta move them around. It was crazy, yo. Like why would you do that? But that's neither here nor there. That was Mixcraft, by the way. Um I know there's people that are kind of upset with Cakewalk because right now Sonar is still just in subscription form. I may check out Studio One when they actually release it in a couple of days. Just to kind of see what Studio One's about. I wasn't that big of a fan of Studio One because of their engine. Like it would like pop and click for no reason at all. I just don't understand, yo. But yeah, a lot of different things out there. Just matters which one you want to use. All right, that's what's up. I will see you tonight for sure. Uh, yes. See what they could do, right? When you but it's all about spacing and getting it as small as possible. I think that's their goal. So if they did configuration files, like say you started Reaper and you're coming from like Cakewalk, they can have it to where all those settings for Cakewalk is already there. Or if you're coming from Pro Tools, all those like settings and shortcuts are already there because you can manipulate Reaper so much that you can make it emulate another DAW. So if they did that, it would probably help out. But their default stuff is trash. I'm just gonna it's trash. I had to change like just the scrolling like this. It wouldn't scroll up and down. It would go. It would zoom like in and out or something. I'm like, why would you do that? So at least they give you an option to fix it. Where other DAWs you can't fix it. It just is what it is, and you gotta roll with whatever they have in place, which is like FL Studio. Whatever they have in place is what you get. There's no hotkeys you can change. They're Control and B to do like a duplicate of the track. You got to figure that out. It's not Control C or Control D like every other DAW. Like I don't know why people try to go against the grain. This makes no sense. What is liquid drum and bass? What is that? Liquid drum and bass. What is that? Well, I usually compose like urban music, so I'm gonna be that hip hop trap R&B, EDM, uh, drill kind of stuff from this channel. Yep, that was me. When I first started, I was told, because I was using Cakewalk, and somebody said, "Hey, why don't you try Reaper?" And I was like, "Okay." So I downloaded Reaper, and it went like that. It was just so fast, yo. I was like, okay, this is easy install. And then I saw you can actually put it on a flash drive. I was like, so this thing can run off a flash drive for real? And yeah, it can run off of a flash drive. So that was a plus in my book. And I tried it out. I couldn't figure out how to get like the MIDI in here because like Cakewalk, you just kind of do stuff and it just does it. um, Took me a minute to figure that stuff out. I think I watched like maybe 2 tutorials from a guy who no longer does videos on YouTube anymore. And then there was like what's his name? Wuzu Beats. I don't think he does any songs or beats or videos anymore as well. But he was the other guy who did a lot of Reaper stuff. Um but yeah, I mean like it's kind of far and few in between because I think I'm the only person right now doing. I may be the only one doing like urban music inside of Reaper and on a consistent basis. So if that's something you want to follow, I would say definitely follow the channel. I give you a lot of nice little tips and tricks and different things you can kind of do inside of Reaper. It's a great DAW. Correct. I agree, Davey. Um, Teddy Kills. The Winamp mindset. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like people have done it. Like I've done one for Cakewalk. So if you are a person that has been in Cakewalk and you want to actually have a configuration file, I have one on the website. Just go to xelohh.com and there should be one that says from Cakewalk to Reaper, and it has pretty much all my configurations that I have currently set up for Reaper, and it also comes with the Cakewalk skin inside there. So if you guys want to check that out, it's like $12. Support the channel. Yep. Yeah. I mean, that would be cool, but somebody has to make them. They're not going to do it themselves. Those orchestral templates are amazing, yo. I've been thinking about trying to make one myself, but I just don't do enough orchestral work to really justify the time and the means of doing it. Yep. Can I play the beat? Yeah, I can play the beat. Uh, yes. That's true. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes, sir. I was working on this one the other day. Yeah, that one's gonna be a song as well. Working on it. Um, uh, mm-hmm. That stutter is from the actual riser that I have. Oh, that riser is here. So, um, it already has it inside the riser. Where did I get this riser from? This is from, I don't want to like, Ghost Hack. It's a Ghost Hack riser. So I think they have, I think it's in this cinematic trailer one. Maybe. Let's see. It's like one of my favorites, so I have it like listed. So all right. So I have a couple of them that are kind of the same. I think this one is kind of the same as well. Like a helicopter one. And right. So yeah. So there's different ones out there. Yeah, so all of these risers are from, these ones here are from I just said the name, I don't remember what I said now. Ghost Hack. So they have a whole bunch of really cool ones. Right? So yeah, and these were free at the time. I don't know if he still does the free stuff on there or not, but yeah. Um got to, man. That's what's up. Yeah, you got to, man. That's one of the reasons I really like Reaper, because like I can just you know, kind of just pull up whatever I'm looking for. Like if I'm looking for, what is it called? I'm gonna do drum loops, and it'll pull up all my drum loops. If I do hi-hat loops, it'll pull up all the hi-hat loops, right? You can do some perk loops. Right? So, I mean, like, it makes it a lot easier to kind of find whatever you're looking for. Let's say I wanted some strings. That's fire. See, and like, the things I really like is that you can just kind of make a new tab. What was that one that I just had? So now I have this little uh, and what's really dope is like, say I wanted to kind of just move these around to get them on point. I can kind of just do like this alt. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. It's like, is it drag? Yes, alt and drag. And I can move this around inside the waveform, right? Super, super dope. So I can kind of put them up to where they need to be. And looks like I can cut it here. Hit S. Delete that. And then it was dope after that is you can do like, you know, what is it? What is it? Razor edits. So you can do like razor edits on things and kind of, you know, do different stuff. So I can actually do a split here, right? And what I can do is change the pitch of this. Right. Let's pitch it up 2, right? I didn't mean to make this marker. Of course. What? The code? What? Do you know the code to open display window? Oh, you're talking about for this thing over here. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, it's like a way to do all this stuff, man. Then you can just do like a perk loop. And you have a nice little perk loop behind it. And then I can stretch this out. And I can add an EQ in here. and just that simple, kind of make something. Ha. Is it Fozzie? Is it Ha Fozzie? Thank you for joining. Can you give a project? I mean, I can, but the thing about it is that you may not have the instruments. I mean, if it's all waves, yeah. But no one's really asked or request them, so I usually just don't. What is this? Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just some things you can kind of just do inside a Reaper. You know, if you wanted to do like, slicing up samples, you can do that as well. I usually use the MK slicer. Item is too short. What do you mean? Yeah. So MK slicer, really dope tool to use for sampling if you're, into that kind of thing. But yeah, if anybody's interested, I do lives for listening to you guys tracks and beats and things like that. It's on my other YouTube page. I believe I should have a link in the description to get to my Discord. If you can get to the Discord, you should be able to join that live that I do on my other channel. And we'll go over beats and things like that, answer questions, all that good stuff, whether it be for Reaper or any other DAW that you do have. I have almost all of them, I think, except for anything that's on Mac, only Mac, like GarageBand and like Logic. I don't have those, but almost everything else. So Cubase, MPC Beats, or MPC, Cakewalk, Live, Bitwig, Traction Waveform, Cakewalk. Did I say Cakewalk already? So yeah. So I'm about to hop off of here. You guys have like any other questions? Hey man, you'll learn something new every day. That's the way I see it. So if yeah, the MIDI editor is really dope in here, man. I mean, like you really can't go wrong with it. I like it. You know, not everybody feels the same way I do. I have my grid stuff up here. I have my velocity. I got my arpeggiator here. You know, all the good stuff. And then you can just, add a note, hold down control, skip every other one. And guess what? I made it. Yay. And you're always in key. Imagine that, huh? Then you just ARP it out if you want to. Of course, it doesn't want to do what I want. I want him to change this though. This like circle thing has never really been my strong point. Like I don't know why it does what it does. But come on. Yeah. Change directions. And you can always do the velocity. Why is it always popping up on the other screen now? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Randomized velocity. Yep. Good old Reaper. All right, that's what's up, Alan. Yeah. You can like I found out that you have like this what is it? Is it in here? I don't remember where I put it. Where did I put it? Is this it? Um yeah, MIDI chord in key. So you can actually have it to where it'll only play in key, like if you're playing on a keyboard or um yeah, I thought that was pretty dope that you can do that. But you have to put it on the input effects so that it'll any key that you're playing, you can stay inside the key. I thought that was pretty dope. I have to do a video on it for sure. Oh yeah, you can do inversions in there. ARP X. What is that from? Where's ARP X from? It's called random ARP. Is it inside a Reaper? Super arpeggiator. I think I used this one time before. Yeah, this was weird, yo. Like it did pretty cool, but I mean like I just didn't understand like all the things that it did. It's a VST. Ah, not in Reaper. Okay, gotcha. See? All right, the humanize, quantize, transpose, filter. Gotcha. All right. So I will see you guys later on tonight if you are interested in that. If you haven't been there before, my other channel is just called XELOHH. So you just go there and we'll be live tonight checking stuff out. So I will see you guys then. Until then, peace out. I'm out.